Hi guys, welcome back to Chef Amelia. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare your beef for beef chow mein. So we're going to leave it in, after we do this, we're going to leave it in the freezer for a few days, which makes it tender. So I've already added 1 tablespoon of salt in here, and next we're going to add the beef stir fry, already cut strips. So when you take this out, then next we get 1 dessert spoon. So 1 dessert spoon of garlic powder. So that would be that. That should be enough. And we put that in there. Then we do 1 tablespoon, which would be this of bicarbonate soda. So this makes it go nice and soft in it, and yeah. Then we've already added a tablespoon of salt, so we're going to do 1.5 tablespoon of MSG. So this is 1.5. This is the MSG, and we're going to do this. I'm going to put it in there. And then we need dessert spoon again. We need 3 dessert spoons of dark soy sauce. Make sure you do this over the bowl. So 1, 2, and 3. Right guys, I accidentally read it wrong. So it's not a 1/2 tablespoon of MSG, it's 1.5. So here's 1. I've already added half. So let's add the 1 tablespoon. And then what you do next is you put them aside and you mix this up with your hands in all the flavouring and all that, and then you put it in the freezer and it should be done by when you want it to be. Right guys, so we've let it sit for 10 minutes, there's no juices left. I've got bags, I put them inside out so I can grab around half of it in each bag and put it out, and that would be equal to 2 servings for me and Daddy. Let's try and get equal amounts. So, and that should be equal, I think a bit more. And that should be around equal. And turn the bag back inside out. And there. And you do the same with the other one. In the other hand. I'm going to let a bit go. And I'm going to get the rest of it and try and split it equally as well. I'll see you guys in a second. Bye. Right, so next what we're going to do is, before you tie them up, you need to flatten it out, not only because it saves you room in the freezer, it's also because it takes around 30 minutes for it to defrost. So since I've done that, I get it over and quickly try and flatten it again. And you do the same with the other one. So this would, after we've had made it, cooked it, it would be around the same as the ones you get in the Chinese takeaways. So right now I'm just flattening this one out. And then you're going to fold it again and flatten it out. and fold it again. So I'm going to put these in the freezer, and I will see you guys in a few days when we will actually need these. That's going to be yummy when we have it. Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of chow mein cooking. So as you know, last week we prepared the beef with you. So now we are going to make it into chow mein. So I've got the beef here, and I've got all the stuff you will need for the one we're making. So noodles, bean sprouts, mushrooms and peppers, which we cut up last week. And we just cut up some onions. So first thing you want to do is take the beef and right, so we also have put the coconut oil we used for the van potatoes. We already put that in and it's already melted, and we've also preheated the wok. Let's put this in. What we're going to do is cook the beef up and then prepare the rest of the ingredients. Right, now we are going to grab a spoonful of the garlic, which we used earlier on, and put it in here. Now we mix it up. And now we are going to add the noodles into it as well. And the trick is to let it sit for a minute before you add the dark and light soy sauce. Right, so you want one light soy which has natural MSG in it, and 4 dark soy. Now we mix it up a bit with the actual spoon, don't use the little one. And we keep mixing around until all the noodles have the goldish brown colour. As you can see, most of them have it. We're just going to keep stirring for a few more seconds. Right, so now we add a pinch of salt. This should be around a pinch, and we also add a bit of MSG. This looks and smells lovely. I can't wait to dig in soon. Right, now we're going to stir it around and make sure that all of it's got all the flavouring of the MSG and the salt. Make sure to even cover the beef or the meat you use, and after you've done that, you can add the vegetables. Right, so now let's add the onions in. There's no real order to add them in. I think that is a lot of onion, but yeah. Now the mushrooms and pepper, which we prepared last week as well with the beef. After you've done that, mix it around. I can barely see the noodles. Right. That smells absolutely delicious. So you keep mixing it around so it's got the flavouring and it cooks a little bit. You don't want to cook too much. And in a minute or so it should be cooked. What I'm doing now is getting the soy sauce at the bottom and spreading it across everything as well as the noodles so it gives it a bit more flavour. This looks amazing. Right, now we're going to add the last important ingredient, the bean sprouts. I really like bean sprouts and the way Daddy does it is delicious. What we're doing is making them crunchy, more crunchy-ish, and then it should be ready to prepare. Right, so now we are dishing up. It looks like it's about ready. We are using these as bowls. Let's start dishing up. This looks amazing. And here is our finished product. This looks really delicious as well. So I want to say something to you guys. If I can do it, you can do it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell. And remember, you got this.